Okay, folks, we're joined right now by Kenneth James, a young man who specializes in insect pornography. Now, Kenneth, how did you get interested in insect pornography in the first place?
Trace it to childhood, I guess. I read Kafka's Metamorphosis at a very early age. Too early, I would imagine. Going to school, I would always unpin the mounted butterflies and turn them over. I always wanted to see the body that was underneath all that wing, you know. Hearing Flight of the Bumblebee always aroused me in such a strange way. That song still gets to me today, in fact.
I understand. What else? What else do you find exciting about this whole world of insects?
Oh, the sense of unbridled instinct with which they tackle their mating processes. No pretense or preparation, spontaneity and layering and speed.
Now, Kenneth, as delicately as possible, tell us a bit, you know, of course without showing any pictures. No. Tell us a bit about some of your photographs, your insect pornography.
Oh, it's very wide-ranging. Millions and millions of different species and whatnot. Some of the perennial favorites, if you will. Shots at a water bug orgy, 4, 5, 6 of them clustered together. Time-lapse photography of dragonflies mating mid-air. That is something. The notorious wheeler bug capturing a smaller insect and sucking all of the fluids from its body. And I guess our biggest seller, which is the praying mantis decapitating its mate during copulation. That's usually reserved for our rougher trade, if you know what I mean.
I think I understand. Hey, Kenneth, my understanding is the insect body is divided into 3 parts. You got the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Absolutely. Now, in your photographs, do you keep one portion covered, or?
It's a raging issue in our fairly young industry right now. Well, how far do we go? What do we show? It's an argument basically about if you and your audience will pardon a rather vulgar expression, showing green or not. I personally like to keep a little air of mystery.
I think so. Now, the insect growth is divided into 4 stages. You have the egg stage, the larva, the pupa, and the adult. Now, at what stage do you do your photographs?
Well, always pupil. You would never go lower than pupil. Nobody said I was shooting larva. That's kiddie porn. I don't shoot kiddie porn. I don't know who does your research around here. I have never shot larva. You ask anybody. I start at pupil. They're young-looking pupil stages, but you ask anybody. Those other sickos, they're a blight on this industry.
You're right, exactly. Now, I had just heard some rumor that perhaps the larva stage...
Maybe I read something innuendo, but no, that's not my bag at all.
That would be sick, the larva stage, as far as I'm concerned.
Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
All right, well, I'm sorry I even brought it up. Right. Now, who buys your material?
Oh, grad students studying etymology, lonely guys, some politicians, obviously. We can't divulge their identities, but it's a growing field. Every strata.
Democrat or Republican?
Independent.
Okay. Now, the future of insect pornography, where is it going? Movies?
Well, we're still in the Super 8 short, poorly lit videotape era. Fledgling industry. There have been occasional forays made into major motion pictures. Always softcore, though. Always softcore. You had... I think some of your baby boomer audience might remember the Hellstrom Chronicles.
Oh, yes.
Big on college campuses. David Cronenberg broke a lot of taboos with The Fly. Primarily soft stuff. I'm trying to get a project of my own done. Beetle on its back. Very hard to find financial backing, though, but you rest assured it's going to be something. It's going to be done right.
All right, we'll look for that. Now, what about the man, Kenneth James? What are you all about? What do you do socially? Where do you hang out?
Where do I hang out? Swamps, humid bogs. It's my work. I live my work. I think I've got to dedicate my life to finding fresh faces, new talent, if you will. That's where you find them, under mosquito nets. I like to keep them in with mosquito nets.
Fascinating. Kenneth, you are indeed a pioneer.
I like to think of myself as such. Thank you very much.
All right. And perhaps we shall see your work in the stores soon.
Well, may a plague of very attractive and promiscuous locusts descend on you and your show, Gary.
Thank you, Kenneth. Kenneth James, insect pornographer.